If you are outfitting a restaurant, bakery, hotel breakfast station, catering operation, buffet, or prep area, a built-in warming drawer can keep prepared food ready for service without adding another countertop appliance. This review examines the VEVOR DW1D, a single-drawer commercial warmer designed for a full-size food pan. The question is whether its specifications, capacity, price, installation needs, and available evidence make it a sensible commercial purchase. Our editorial score is 7.8 out of 10, with strong value potential. But that score is conditional. Buyers should verify fit, compliance, and after-sales support before ordering. This is an evidence-based desk review, not a hands-on laboratory test. The VEVOR DW1D is a stainless steel, built-in commercial drawer warmer designed for focused hot holding. It has one drawer, one temperature zone, and capacity for one full-size food pan. That makes it best suited to holding a specific prepared item rather than several foods at different temperatures. The reviewed materials position this appliance for restaurants, hotels, bakeries, catering operations, buffets, concessions, and prep areas. It can support a workflow where food is prepared ahead of service and needs to remain ready nearby. Our review uses manufacturer materials, published listings, and food safety guidance. Because there was no hands-on lab test, we are not claiming independent measurements of temperature uniformity, recovery time, or long-term reliability. The DW1D is rated at 500 watts and operates on 120 volts and 60 hertz. Its adjustable thermostat covers 85 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, or about 30 to 85 degrees Celsius. The construction is stainless steel, and overall dimensions are 31.50 inches wide, 23.62 inches deep, and 13.15 inches high. It uses a single-drawer commercial hot-holding format. The manufacturer materials state a heating time to maximum temperature of about 30 minutes, while the operating guidance recommends preheating before use. List accessories include one handle, one warming pan, and one user manual. Temperature control is only part of the DW1D's proposition. It uses a manual thermostat, with the heater cycling to maintain the selected setting. The reviewed material recommends about 10 minutes of preheating before use. A humidity vent adds another level of control. A closed vent retains more moisture, while an open vent releases steam and can support crisper holding. That gives operators some ability to match the environment to the food. Stainless steel construction is presented as durable and resistant to rust and corrosion, and the drawer is designed for easy access. However, no independent data was located for temperature uniformity or recovery time. This is the most important consideration in the review. A thermostat range does not automatically make every setting safe for every food. The DW1D ranges from 85 to 185 degrees Fahrenheit, but the actual temperature of temperature-controlled food must be verified. The reviewed material references 135 degrees Fahrenheit or above for TCS food hot holding under the cited FDA food code guidance, while USDA guidance in the material uses 140 degrees Fahrenheit or warmer. The practical rule is simple. Set the drawer appropriately, use a calibrated probe to verify food temperature, and follow your local health authority's requirements. Lower settings may have useful warming applications, but they should not automatically be treated as safe hot holding temperatures for TCS foods. The DW1D's full-size pan capacity is one of its main strengths, but its single-drawer design also defines its limitation. The reviewed material identifies capacity for one 12 by 20 by 6 inch full-size pan. That makes the warmer useful for a dedicated holding task, especially beneath a counter or at a pass-through station. Installation planning is critical. Before ordering, verify the exact cabinet cutout, airflow and service clearances, cabinet support for the appliance, plus a loaded pan, drawer opening clearance, and the required 120 volt, 60 hertz grounded electrical setup. Local code and certification documentation should also be checked. Product dimensions are documented, but dedicated cutout details were not located, making fit verification a purchase gate. For a commercial appliance, cleaning and ownership matter just as much as heating. The DW1D's stainless steel construction and removable surfaces support daily upkeep, while access to the drawer and related parts can reduce cleaning friction. Drip management is also intended to simplify cleanup. Stainless steel suits commercial wipe-down routines, although it requires appropriate care and non-abrasive cleaning. The product materials make claims concerning dry burn capability and protection, but those claims were not independently verified through long-term testing. Buyers should therefore avoid treating them as proof of years of trouble-free operation. Price is where the DW1D becomes especially interesting. The reviewed listing showed the VEVOR at $585.90, compared with $679 for the Servit WDSBI1 and $1,722.60 for the Hatco HDW1B. At those observed prices, VEVOR was about 13.7% below Servit and about 66% below Hatco. VEVOR lists 500 watts and an 85 to 185 degree Fahrenheit range, while Servit was listed at 450 watts and 80 to 220 degrees. Hatco represents the premium brand benchmark at a much higher listed price. This does not prove one model is universally better. The DW1D has several clear strengths. Its 85 to 185 degree thermostat range provides heating flexibility, while 3 humidity settings offer additional control over holding conditions. The 500 watt rating, full-size pan capacity, stainless removable design, and strong listed price position add to its appeal. Editorial scores are 8.5 out of 10 for heating flexibility, 8.0 for capacity and workflow, 8.0 for build and cleaning, 6.5 for installation confidence, and 8.5 for value. The weaknesses are important too. The food pan may need separate confirmation, exact cutout details need verification, and one drawer means one temperature zone. Independent performance evidence is limited, while certification, warranty, and service still need checking. These are editorial judgments, not lab results. Overall, the DW1D earns 7.8 out of 10. The final recommendation is a conditional buy for a value-focused commercial kitchen. First, confirm the exact DW1D model and dimensions. Then request cabinet cutout, ventilation, and service clearance requirements, and confirm that the cabinet can support the appliance plus a loaded pan. Verify the 120-volt, 60 Hz electrical arrangement, grounding, circuit, and plug. Confirm the required full-size pan and whether it is included in your package. Request certification documentation and check it against local requirements. Review warranty, returns, parts availability, and support before committing. Finally, plan a commissioning test. Preheat the drawer, load it appropriately, and use a calibrated probe to verify food temperatures and establish a safe operating point. The strongest argument for DW1D is value. Its biggest risks are fit, compliance, and limited independent evidence. Verify those first, and it becomes a much more confident purchase.